there's no way that was a coincidence, was it? I don't think so. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Dynasty back again with another Mortal Kombat 1 MK Uno video, because it turns out that according to Ed Boon, we won't be getting Omni-Man's gameplay reveal at New York Comic-Con. Now, of course, I made a video yesterday mentioning how it seemed like Boon was teasing some type of reveal for New York Comic-Con, which very well could still be the case. Seems like it was a tease for something at New York Comic-Con in regards to MK1, but apparently it's not going to be for Omni-Man, which is kind of a head-scratcher when you consider that, well, New York Comic-Con is a comic book convention, and the first character in the comic pack is a comic book character, and it's dropping apparently in October, and well, it's October, so the stars kind of seemed to align. It made a lot of sense, and I wasn't even the first one to assume this. Most of us kind of did in the community, so kind of funny how within 10 minutes that got shut down. But yeah, got that to discuss today. Omni-Man gameplay trailer will not be at New York Comic-Con, which is such a bummer. However, Boon did tease something else, officially. Did tease Drahmin, again, as a cameo fighter in MK1. Not the first time. Way back in the day, Drahmin was teased as part of the next Mortal Kombat game, and obviously, courtesy of the source code leaks and stuff, we still haven't seen Drahmin as a DLC character leaked officially, but we don't even know the cameo fighters for the KP 2 or 3, essentially, either. So if you're excited to see me break all this stuff down, take a second and please drop a like on the video. I want to say thank you for always coming by the channel and showing your love and support on the MK1, MK Uno goodness. Without you guys, I'm nothing, so thank you for always choosing me as your go-to for MK news. But yeah, yesterday was kind of funny because within 10 minutes, our boy Boon said, "Aha! Nope. No Omni-Man for you." Like, are we at the point where we're teasing patch updates dropping at New York Comic-Con? Because again, NYCC, next patch will yield quick corrections. Like, what are you teasing here? Why is NYCC here? What? That's gotta be New York Comic-Con, right? So, is he saying that we're gonna get the Player One Advantage patch at New York Comic-Con? Because he's saying that's going to take place sometime early next week. But New York Comic-Con's in the middle of October, not this week. So, what is Boon teasing here? Honestly, in my personal opinion, I think he's probably teasing another reveal that's obviously not Omni-Man. So, you guys do know, we still haven't seen the Combat Pack 1 cameo fighters, despite them being confirmed. All 5 of them. We don't even know what they're going to look like, but we have seen the actual main roster Combat Pack fighters, so it makes me think that maybe at New York Comic-Con we'll probably see maybe the cameo fighters in the Combat Pack DLC finally? Maybe? Potentially, because again, that's the only other thing that's officially revealed but not fully revealed. Other than that, I can't think of anything else. So that's what I think this might be alluding to. If it's not going to be Omni-Man, it's gotta be maybe the Combat Pack 1 cameo fighters, because if not, I can't believe that we're teasing patch updates at events like New York Comic-Con. It just doesn't make any sense, right? Like, no. So, something's brewing and cooking, but apparently it's not Omni-Man. Despite making the most sense, it ain't him. And again, in case you forgot who the characters are in the Combat Pack 1 when it comes to the cameo fighters, we'll be getting Tremor, Johnny Cage, Chameleon, Movado, and Farah. Those 5 right there will be added. They do have the Combat Pack DLC, and again, we have no idea what they're going to look like, what they're going to play like. Unlike the main roster playable characters, we've yet to see Tremor, Johnny, Chameleon, Movado, and Farah. So maybe we see a trailer for the cameo fighters in the Combat Pack. That's the only other thing I can think of, but you guys in the comment section down below can let me know, because I'm kind of stumped at this point, because I find it very hard to believe, as ridiculous their marketing tactics are, I just can't see them promoting a patch update at New York Comic-Con. Like, it's got to be this, right? Because what else would it be, right? What else? Again, though, just how funny, within like 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Came out and dunked all on me. It happens. On the bright side, though, Mr. Crypt on Twitter came out and said Drahmin would have been the perfect cameo in Mortal Kombat 1, and Boon said, "That's not a bad idea. Thumbs up." Now, you guys do know I've been pushing for Drahmin to be in Mortal Kombat 1 for a while now. Drahmin is probably one of my favorite 3D era characters ever of all time, like probably in the top 5. I love Drahmin, but when it comes to Boon's wants and likes, I'm pretty sure Boon has been pretty open about his disdain for the character Drahmin. So to see Drahmin teased as a cameo fighter and Boon saying it's not a bad idea, like, that seems like hell just froze over or something, because for a long time it seemed like this was a character we'd never see come back, you know, the Oni Tormentor Drahmin. But never say never, because again, this isn't the first time that Boon's actually teased this idea of Drahmin being some type of cameo fighter in Mortal Kombat 1. Going back to December 10th, 2022, somebody asked Boon about Drahmin being a character in Mortal Kombat 1, or the next Mortal Kombat game. At the time, we were calling it Mortal Kombat 12, and Boon came out and said, as a main fighter, not likely. And this was before we knew about the whole cameo fighter assist system. So I thought that was potentially going to be at the time initially, like maybe he'd be featured in some type of intro animation, kind of like Moloch and Quan Chi's intro back in Mortal Kombat X. But once we found out about cameo fighters and the assist meta for Mortal Kombat 1, I came out and grabbed that tweet back in May and said, cameo fighter? And that got everybody hyped, because again, it just makes the most sense. It makes the most sense. So I'm hoping, really hoping, that this means that us Drahmin fans will finally see Drahmin come back in modern day, which really would not be too hard, I think, to animate when it comes to like his moveset and playstyle. Have him do a wound up overhead launcher attack, have him throw the flies, have him do a ground pound, give him a grab, call it a day, give him the classic look with the green mask, the club, the shoulder pad, pretty much a dude in just undies with his skin decaying. Like, it's pretty easy to make Drahmin, I think, in 2023. It's not too complicated at all. So I would love for Drahmin to be a cameo fighter. I think he's weird and wacky, and this roster is missing some weird and wackiness. I mean, we got a few weird and wacky characters that we haven't seen in a long time, but none like that guy. Not like the serial killer of the NetherRealm. So I'm hoping that means that Boon is teasing the idea soon. Again, we have data mined the entire source code of Mortal Kombat 1's Combat Pack 2 and 3, I guess you can call it. But as far as I know, we haven't even found the cameo fighters per se in the source code. So we know a lot of the main fighters, or what seems to be main fighters, not necessarily the cameos. So cameos are up for grabs. It could be anybody at this point. That's still not officially leaked at this point in time. So yeah, at the very least, Drahmin fans, despite us not getting Omni-Man gameplay at New York Comic Con, the dream's still alive for all of us. But guys, that's all I got for y'all today, having to be the bearer of bad news and say that indeed there's a tease for something at New York Comic Con, but apparently it won't be for the superhero in the combat pack known as Omni-Man, which is kind of funny, because you would have thought, definitely not going to be Homelander or Peacemaker, right? Because Omni-Man's probably the most complete out of the bunch, so why would you tease characters that weren't finished yet? Makes no sense. So I'm thinking maybe we get to finally see those cameo fighters that we got confirmed to be part of the Combat Pack 1, but again, at this point in time, I couldn't tell you, because the marketing for Mortal Kombat 1 is abysmal, and it makes no sense, and your guess for what he's teasing is as good as mine. Hell, it could be the patch update. I don't think so, but again, nothing they do makes any sense to me. But guys, that's all I got for y'all today. What do y'all think of this? Are you excited to see Omni-Man dropping hopefully sooner rather than later? Do you want to see that cameo roster of 5 sometime soon showcased in some type of trailer, maybe at New York Comic Con? What do you think about Drahmin being a cameo fighter in MK Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Of course, if you guys enjoyed the video, take a second, drop a like on it. Of course, subscribe for some more MK content like this on the channel. Till next time, been your host, Been Dynasty. You guys please take care, stay safe. I love you. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Stepping on it crack, but I'm not superstitious. Count all these racks, I be steady, counting my dish.